From the Kiss 92.5 studios in Toronto, Canada.
Ladies and gentlemen,
This is Roz and Mocha.
it's Roz and Mocha. What's going on?
Hey guys, this is Bruno Mars.
This is Selena Gomez.
The Chainsmokers.
Lady Gaga.
Calvin Harris.
Celestia Cara.
This is Ed Sheeran.
You're listening to my boys Roz and Mocha.
Roz and Mocha.
My boys Roz and Mocha.
The Roz and Mocha Show.
Between Roz and Mocha, who is your favorite?
Mocha. You guys are so funny, man.
Congratulations, Lisa! Wow!
You just won $1,000.
That's amazing. Y'all just made my entire morning. Keep it up.
You guys are awesome, man. This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Shem, you still don't have glasses.
Bruh, just tell Maria off air. It's rough right now.
What happened?
It's supposed to happen. It's supposed to come sometime this week. It's
You
really
can't even
hurting.
get replaced. Just go to Shoppers and just get.
I went to Shoppers.
Oh,
but,
and?
well, nothing fits my head.
What about Amazon? You didn't order anything on Amazon?
No,
Black
no,
Friday?
no.
Cyber Monday?
No,
My
man.
glasses would fit your head.
You think so?
I got big glasses.
Yeah, but
But are yours prescription?
What's that?
The prescription?
No,
or
these are my readers.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, could you use readers for the time being, Jam?
I don't know. I've never tried that.
I had to use readers on the weekend.
Did you?
That's
Yeah,
all
guys,
happening.
it was really
it's
bad.
all happening.
Okay, hold on.
The
It's
worst part
all
was they were my
happening.
dad's.
all happening.
Wait, I want to hear. Hold on. Jam, first of all, get your ass in here for a second.
Oh, okay.
Second of all, Maria, explain what happened. Where were you? Were you in public or were you
I was
at
in
home?
public. I was with my dad and we were at a car dealership.
Yes.
And I was trying to read the little things writing on this car that I was looking at. Yeah. And I couldn't see it. And my dad's like, why are you rubbing your eyes so hard? I'm like, my eyes are hurting. I can't see the writing.
Yeah.
He goes, are you serious?
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, no, I think I need glasses. I can't see. And earlier in the week, I was looking at my time on my phone for a music song when I was teaching spin, and I couldn't see it either.
Yeah.
Guys, it's going downhill.
Oh, no, I can make this even better. The reason Maury's not wearing glasses is because he knows he needs bifocals now.
Oh no, y'all are falling apart. Okay, Chef, try Roz's glasses.
These aren't the big ones. I got bigger ones.
Sure, pal.
Oh, these are nice.
Look at you.
These are nice, but I feel like I can't see.
No, look at your phone though. Here, look at my phone.
Bro,
Here,
I like those glasses on you though. So.
here, look at my phone. Look at how gorgeous this looks.
Oh, it's so clear.
Yo, my man.
It's so clear.
Thank you.
Can I borrow these for the show?
No, you can't. I can't see anything.
Come on, man.
Guys, who do I work with?
Okay.
So nice.
Come on.
I know. Maury's going to be the guy because he doesn't want to get bifocals. So Maury's going to be the guy with two chains around his neck, some for far and some for.
Oh, no.
He's going to be that guy. We're all falling apart.
You guys realize if there was an emergency and somebody had to drive us out of here, it would be me.
No, I can drive. I just can't see small print.
Yeah, I can drive. I just can't see the numbers when they're flashing.
I can drive, I just can't see.
You can't drive, Maury.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Hey, question for you. Do you guys do Christmas gifts between you and your wife?
Yeah, why?
But do you go overboard or do you do
the time.
you do, huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
Why?
No,
you don't know if you're gonna.
No, because Catherine and I always say that we're going to go because it's so much money on everything else, right?
Yeah.
And we always say, hey, listen, let's just not, right? But I don't know if I have it in me to just not.
So we do the exact same thing in our house.
Yeah.
We say, listen, we've got this expense, that expense. We spent so much on whatever. We have this expense coming up, right? Let's not go crazy on Christmas gifts for one another. Keep it simple.
Yes.
We're just spending time together over the holidays.
Yes.
But then, you don't want to do that.
I don't know if I have it in me to do that.
You just want to spoil that person.
Yeah, I don't know if I have it in me to not get something.
Yeah.
Right? I don't know. I would feel like a failure if I didn't. And it's weird, right? I know we've already agreed, hey, let's not.
Yeah.
Right? But then my fear is that I think she's also the kind of person, right? So
then you don't want to feel bad.
My fear is that I'm the only one who does the let's just not.
Uh-huh. Yes. and then she shows up.
I would be mortified. I don't know if I would ever enjoy the holiday ever again. If we agreed to, why don't we just not? And I was the only one who followed through with it.
Yeah.
Because I know she's just going to say, listen, it's all good. It's what we agreed on. And then she's going to hand me something and open. It's going to be wonderful. Right.
But she's the type of person where I know you would feel bad.
Yeah.
But knowing your wife, she is the type of person where she gets the enjoyment in seeing others get excited.
That's how I get enjoyment too.
No, I know. Right? That's why you guys are perfect for each other.
And I don't know. Like I don't know if I have it in me. Like I don't know if I could follow through with the agreement of
have you started getting stuff yet?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, so it's not like I got to bring anything back.
Who wants to go through all that?
I think maybe maybe back in the back of her brain there was a part of her when she looked at me and said, "Let's just not this year." And the fact that I didn't say, "Oh," she knows I already haven't bought anything,
but
right?
You know what I do sometimes is like with some of the. Leading up to Black Friday, some of the deals, right?
Yeah.
Like I will buy something that I want for myself, and I'll give it to her and I'll say, if you want to wrap this up, put it on
You do?
Yeah.
You're one of those?
Well, I mean, I don't do it all the time. I did it yesterday because it's Black Friday deal.
What?
So that store that I like, Clocks and Colors,
yeah,
right, with the jewelry and the necklaces and stuff.
Yeah.
So they had this Black Friday sale. And this one necklace with a pendant, 2 pendants on it actually, that I really, really wanted.
Yeah.
That I knew at some point was going to go on sale because I wasn't going to pay full price.
Right.
Right. So I bought it was still, I had it in my cart.
Right.
And it was on sale for a while. And then it popped up in their Black Friday ad.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking this may not be on sale as of Saturday.
Right.
So I ordered it last night.
Yeah.
And it's going to show up. And I said to myself, well, I'm just going to give this to Jenna to wrap and put under the...
But then do you tell her how much she owes you?
Owes?
What?
What? No.
Because aren't you giving that to her to give to you?
Yeah.
So why doesn't she pay you for it?
No, because it's all the same money. You just share all the money.
Yeah, but you just bought yourself something and just gave it to her to give to you. That doesn't make sense. What's the point of that?
But then, I guess I could have forwarded her the link and said, I want this. Can you buy it for me?
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
Right?
Wait a second. So she doesn't give you money for it?
Nah.
She's not gonna transfer you some funds?
No.
No? That's weird to me. Then what's the point of that?
Hold on. But it all comes out of the same account. So how do you transfer out of the account and back into the same account?
I don't know. Figure that out. That is the weirdest way to do a Christmas gift.
No. But let me just say, this doesn't happen all the time. It was just, I got excited.
But it happened yesterday.
It happened yesterday, yes. Yeah. Anyway, look at that. We're all out of time.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Hi, Natalie. It's Roz and Mocha.
Hi.
How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing great. What's going on with you?
Not a whole lot. I actually have a question for Roz.
Okay.
So I've been a listener of the Roz and Mocha Show for years, which means I've had to hear about Roz's lasagna over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
I think I even had to listen to you guys enjoy the lasagna that Roz made on the radio.
Yeah.
So I am wondering if the next time Roz makes his lasagna, if he would be willing to record a video of how he makes it so that the fans can try and recreate his masterpiece.
I'm pretty sure one of our podcast episodes, there is a step-by-step guide as to, described by Roz, explained by Roz, as to how to make the lasagna.
I think there is, but I am a visual learner, so I find it much easier.
Same.
Yeah, I'm like that too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Would you ever do a video, Roz?
I want to do a video. I mean, I could. I probably should.
Because you get around this time, around the holiday season,
it's crazy.
You get this question a lot. Now, Natalie, what platform would you prefer he posts a video to?
I follow you guys on TikTok and Instagram, so anything really.
So it'd be an Instagram video.
Yeah.
Would you ever do that, Roz?
Yeah, maybe I will. I might make one over the holidays when I have a little bit of time.
Yeah.
That would be amazing.
And so if I do the next time I make, I'm not going to make like a huge one or anything like that, but I'll just like make a regular, small lasagna. The last one I made, oh my God, it was giant. It was too big.
How many days?
Oh, 5.
It lasted 5 days?
5, yes. And I was even like bringing one, like I was like, Rich, my brother, I'm like, I'm going to bring you another piece of lasagna.
Yeah.
It was just,
no more.
I made too much because it was so thick that like when you're dealing with it, when something is that thick, right? Like you can't start serving it super wide, right? Like when you're cutting it, you have to realize like it's small pieces that you're cutting because that thing is like 4 inches high. So then you got to lay it down, otherwise it's going to flop all over the place when you listen. It's a whole thing. But yes, I will.
What's up, Maria?
Nothing.
Oh.
I will.
Grow up, girl. Your father listens.
I will. He's listening intently right now.
Yeah, anything to add, Maria?
All right.
I will make a video the next time I make a lasagna.
Can you bring the lasagna in so that I could try it this time?
Maria is the only one on the team that hasn't tried the lasagna.
Can I tell you why I don't want to make a video?
Why?
Right? And why I don't put like a lot of cooking stuff on, even though I cook all the time? I like the way that I make things, right? And I think that I can make a pretty decent lasagna. I'm really not interested in listening or seeing comments of people telling me what I did wrong.
So just turn comments off.
Yeah, I guess I could do that.
Right? Post a video, turn the comments off.
Yeah. I'm just,
but then you got to deal with the DMs and stuff.
Yeah, but that part of social doesn't interest me because I'm not like you can't post anything like that where it's like a how-to. And believe me, I know from lawn stuff, you can't post anything without somebody thinking that you're trying to come off as like the expert, one and only.
You can always just send it directly to people who ask too, if you don't want to make a video and post it.
Yeah, or at the start of the video, just say, I don't think I'm an expert. This is just how I do it.
Yeah. No, but I know still people in the comments.
Yeah, they'll be like, well, then why are you making the video?
Isn't that cheating though, Maury? If I start sending videos to people that... You know what I mean?
What's your explanation?
Like, isn't that cheating?
Not if you say at the beginning of the video, this is not cheating.
There you go, Natalie. Video coming soon.
Perfect.
All right.
Love it.
Roz's lasagna,
Thank
okay?
you.
Have a great day.
Thank you. You too.
The Roz and Mocha Show
Podcast.
Hello?
Yo, it's Roz and Mocha. What's your name?
My name is Joe.
Joe, where's your ma?
My mom's here. We're driving to the train station.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Hey, Ma, what's going on? How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Joe texted and said, my mom said she's not listening to you guys for the time being because you don't play Christmas music. She's trying to get into the holiday spirit, and you guys aren't delivering.
Yes. When are you going to start playing Christmas songs?
What do you want to hear?
She doesn't even have favorites. It's just a thing that, like, as weather starts to get cold, when we put our jackets on, we want to start listening to Christmas music, and that's what she wants.
But Ma, have you not thought of just asking rather than dipping out on us?
Yeah.
Because I'm busy driving, so most of the time. So I'll tell you what happened. I got into the car and we listen to you guys every single day without fail. We're always listening to you guys.
Yeah.
So I get into the car and I hear these voices. I'm like, who are these people? And I look down. It's not your. I'm not going to mention the radio station, but it's not you guys. And I was
Who is it? Who is it?
98.1 or something.
Never heard of them.
They're still around?
I don't even know. So I was like, who are these people? And she's like, well, Roz Mocha, I'm playing Christmas music. And I was like, I'm going to text them. They're going to be pissed. So yeah, that's what I had to
That's not cool, Ma.
No, I love you guys. I've been listening to you because of my daughter. I've been listening to you. I love you guys.
All you had to do was ask.
Yeah.
Oh, so can we kindly request some Christmas music?
Yes?
Okay, we don't have favorites. We just, anything to kind of get us in the holiday spirit is really and truly all we're looking for.
Okay. Easy.
Oh, Michael Bublé. Sorry, she requests Michael Bublé.
Everybody loves Michael Bublé at Christmas time.
You're right. You're right.
We love
Joe,
that.
before we let you go, between Roz and Mocha, who's your favorite?
Gotta go with Roz on this side.
All right. Joe's Ma, between
Yes.
Roz and Mocha, who's your favorite?
You, Mocha.
Hey, here we go. Because I know how to find all the Christmas music. Roz doesn't.
No, I have no idea.
Love you guys. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Bye.
Thanks. Love you. Bye.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Catherine, hello. It's Roz and Mocha. How's it going?
Good, thanks. How are you?
Good. I love this text that you sent in. Catherine asks, this is for everybody, what updates in cars are you really happy about? For example, I love capless gas tanks and backup cameras, especially in my previous car, a Volkswagen, where the symbol on the back of the car hides the camera so it always stays clean.
Wow.
Now, Roz, you don't have any like modern tech in your truck, which is a what again?
A 2010 Ranger.
Yeah, so nothing.
But yeah, no.
Power windows? No, right?
No, I do. I do have power.
okay.
I do have power windows. Catherine has a new car, right? And I just have my old truck. And it's interesting because I had to use a rental before as well. And when I'm in a car that has a backup camera, I do not use it
at all.
At all.
Does it distract you?
I find it very distracting.
Okay.
Yeah, I've never relied on a backup camera. Okay. Like for the difference between my truck and Catherine's car is I don't miss really anything except she's got a heated steering wheel.
Oh, it's amazing, right? Yeah. What about the seats?
Heated steering. I never use a heated seat. It always makes me have to go number 2. I don't like it at all. But no, heated steering wheel, right? Because I find even there's some stuff that I don't like when I'm driving her car. Like the sensors in your mirrors when another car is too close to you or whatever.
Oh, when it's in your blind spot.
I think that tech is a little too dramatic.
Okay.
Right?
Why,
I think it's a little overzealous.
No, it's just letting you know, hey, by the way, check your blind spot because someone's there.
Yeah, I get that. But I think that like they start blinking, flashing when I still have room.
But it doesn't make a noise.
No, it doesn't. I just find it annoying.
Okay.
Right? I think it's a little overly dramatic, that's all. But other than that, there's not much there's not much I miss. I had never seen a capless gas tank before.
Yours still has the cap on it.
My truck does, yeah. But Catherine's, I open it up and I didn't know. Like, I didn't know how to. I was just like, you just jam this thing right in there.
That's what she said, yes.
Those things are amazing. But no, definitely heated steering wheel. That's the thing for me that I wish I had.
Okay. Maria, what about you? What do you like on your ride?
I love the fact that my car starts on the app. I love how they have apps now.
On an app?
Yeah, so like in my house, I can unlock, lock, start my car from my phone.
Oh, wow.
On the Volvo app.
No.
I know all cars have this app too, by the way.
See, I have a
It's
2017.
fantastic.
Maybe if I upgrade, because I want that tech,
Yeah.
exactly what you have.
Yeah.
Too, huh?
Yeah, I'm all about like all things tech.
Yeah.
I'm down with all of that.
And I like how my windshield wipers, if it senses moisture on the windshield, they'll go on their own.
Yeah, it does that too.
Yeah, I
would
like
hate
that feature.
I would hate that.
You can turn it off though, like you can just click it down and it won't go.
Right.
But the first little drop.
Cheesecake, the Kia Forte XL. What year is that again?
2018.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So you got
Thank you.
like any cool features?
Nothing really cool. I will say one of the features that I do like on your car, on modern cars, is that your steering wheel will shake if you start to like veer off into a different lane.
Oh, yeah.
I like that feeling.
If you cross the line?
If you cross the line,
a
it'll start to
PS5
shake.
controller?
Yeah. Mine is the
it
same
vibrates.
thing.
Yeah. If you start drifting, the sensor will activate.
Yeah.
Like if you start drifting over into another lane, it'll sense that you're doing that.
My
and
steering,
your steering wheel will shake.
Mine shakes, but also the steering wheel will turn back. So like, if you don't put your signal on, like you're fighting the steering wheel to keep going because it'll lock.
Ghosts.
Yeah.
Damn it, Maury, you have a rusted out, banged up 2011 black Toyota Yaris. That's probably not street legal anymore.
I'm going to get you to write the ad when I sell it.
Have you driven anything modern more?
No.
So you've never had to get like a rental car
But
or
I go in
anything
my
like that?
dad's car sometimes.
Okay.
What does your dad have?
I don't know. It's an electric car.
Oh, wow. Okay.
A Tesla?
No. He doesn't have a Tesla. He has some sort of other, I think it's a Chevrolet or something.
Yeah. And what do you notice about it?
Like there's a screen that tells you like, the different channels you're listening to for
Apple
different kinds
CarPlay?
of music. I think it's Sirius XM that he has.
Yeah.
Every car have that though? Like
Mine doesn't.
digital display?
No.
Well,
Mine
yeah,
doesn't have a
obviously
digital
yours doesn't.
display. It's like little yellow letters on mine.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I like that his steering wheel is heated. I think that's pretty fantastic.
But you never drive
Oh,
it.
and he has this thing in the front where you can put your phone down and it charges.
Oh yeah, they have that now.
That's crazy. I would like some of it, but to me, the trade-off, I don't like getting in a car where there's so much going on. I had a rental car one time, and I was just like, I wanted to rip half the car out.
No,
There's
I
just
love all of it.
Too much going on.
I want all the tech. I want all the features.
What about
all
the thing
bells
where
and
you
whistles.
wave your foot underneath the car and the trunk opens?
That is amazing.
Love
Those
that.
sensors, yeah.
You wave your foot?
Yes. Except sometimes when it doesn't work, like I've hit my shins a million times. Then I get angry.
Yeah,
and
get my
I'm
pants
kicking
dirty.
my leg until this
I
thing
wear way too much
opens.
white to do that.
Yeah, your pants getting dirty.
Sometimes you just get really angry. It's not worth it.
There you go. Any other features we got to add to this list, Catherine?
I like when you walk up to your car and you just like almost touch the handle and it unlocks everything.
Oh,
Quite
yeah.
handy.
Yeah.
I don't need magic.
Yeah.
Right?
No, give me all the magic. Give me all the features. Give me all the tech. Give me everything.
I don't need magic.
Catherine, you are wonderful. That was a great question. Thank you so much for listening. How long you been listening for, by the way?
I started listening when your podcast was at about 100
Oh,
episodes.
okay. Yeah.
And I've listened to all of them since then.
Oh, well, thank you very much for joining us. Between Roz and Mocha, who's your favorite?
Ooh, when I first started listening, Mocha, it was definitely you. The laugh, the...
Oh, great. It was so wonderful talking to you, Catherine. Thank you. Love you. and
Thief.
What, you said my name?
Thief.
From the beginning, it's always been me. That's what you said,
stealing
right?
wins.
Well,
all right, gotta go. Love you.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Jack Harlow was in his hometown of Louisville, Kentucky, performing. He had a 2-night show, and he was backed by the Louisville Orchestra. So everything was live, right? He did all of his tracks from like a bunch of his albums, but then also did a bunch of covers. And he's decked out in he looked like Michael Bublé on stage.
Oh,
just
like
a
a suit?
classic black
Yeah.
suit, white shirt, and black tie. And he's singing like old classics, including Elvis Presley, Can't Help Falling in Love with You.
No, that song.
Like
he only did it once, right? But you can't help falling in love with you unless you do the Elvis check mark, which is start low and then you whip it high, right? You know what I mean? He did it once. Yeah. He did it once.
Even still, here's Elvis. We'll see.
Only fools rush.
Right?
Oh, this part here?
But I can't help falling in love with you.
Okay.
Like it's a check mark, right? It starts low and then you whip it up.
Interesting way of calling it that.
That's a hard song to screw up, I find.
Hearing Jack Harlow
Yeah.
sing though, I'd be down for more Jack Harlow singing.
Yeah.
Listen, you can sing that song anytime.
I think though, when it comes to Can't Help Falling in Love by Elvis, the only version that slaps hard,
I know which one you're
and
going to say.
I think, forgive me for saying this,
Yeah.
but I think is better than the Elvis version.
Okay.
And it's Elvis' song.
Yeah.
Is the one that UB40 did.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Like, this is the only version for me.
UB40 was a great band.
So
Yeah,
good.
man. Like, this is my only version.
I remember not knowing that these are white guys singing it.
yeah.
That was a long time ago.
You know, my discovery with this song, and it happened on this show a few years ago, was the beginning of the song where it's wise men. And I always thought that it was I thought the lyrics were white men.
Yes, that's right.
Right? Like this part?
Yes.
Right? Wise men say. I always
Yeah,
thought it was
wise
men say.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah. This was in that movie Sliver with your girl, Sharon Stone.
Oh, that's my girl for sure.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome back to the Roz and Mocha Studios. She is our family. She is our sister. We are so proud of her. And she is one of our favorite people in the entire world. WWE Hall of Famer, the one, the only, Trish Stratus!
Anytime you can use that announcery voice, that I'm a ring announcer guy.
Mocha's
voice,
lobbying. Mocha's lobbying hard.
Mocha, you did miss an opportunity to say, you love me most in the whole stratosphere. You know what I mean? Like there was kind of that moment, but it's okay. Yeah. You will learn, to be a little wittier, a little wittier, a little sharper. It's early.
It's stratosphere and beyond. I would say stratosphere and beyond.
Yeah,
right?
and beyond.
All right,
Thank you
girl.
for having me, bro.
How's everything?
Does your
good?
kid call you bro?
Yes.
Yeah, my 7-year-old. Yeah, bro.
Bro, what else?
So she had an episode. She had puked the other evening, and she's just her head's on the toilet, like a full on head on the toilet. She's like, I'm just gonna sleep here. I'm just gonna stay. And I was like, no, honey, you can't. She goes, dude, this does not feel good. And I was like,
my kids
I had a flashback to high school.
I had an argument with my kid about what a simp was.
Okay.
And I was like, why do you even know what a simp is? And she looks at me and goes, Dad, I go to school with 14-year-old boys.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, cool. She's like everything I know. She's like, there's nothing I don't know when you go to school with 14-year-old boys.
Also,
they know all of it, and they say all of it.
They know everything.
They know everything.
We did not know any of the things that they know now. It is kind of scary.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yep.
I mean, do they know that I'm currently on the cover of...
Do 14-year-old boys know?
Yeah,
I'm sure they do.
They do.
What, that is your fourth appearance on Inside Fitness magazine?
My fourth appearance on this particular brand of magazines.
Yeah.
Yes, Inside Fitness.
And hold on a second, but isn't like the number of magazines you've appeared on the cover like in the hundreds? Aren't we like 111 now?
You're correct.
That's crazy.
You are correct. Yeah, I know. It's kind of weird because it's when I say it, it's like, oh, that's a lot.
Following you on Instagram and all social platforms, you were just like nonstop go, 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 go. It's like project on project on project. Where do you find the time? You're talking just now about like being a mom to your amazing kids. How do you manage all that time between projects and then still making time for
I outsource. No, I don't. My kids. No, it's my own schedule, right? For the most part, it's my own schedule. So I'm as busy as I need to be. But it's always a balance. Like I'm making sure if I'm going to be super busy for these 2 weeks, then in between when I'm home, like the weekends are when I do most of my work. I do signings and things like that. But then I'm home for the week. I do my momming. Even people are like, oh, you just pick up your kids. I'm like, why wouldn't I? Of course. Like I'm just mom. I'm just mom during the week, then for Stratus on the weekend.
Yeah.
So
what makes you say yes to a project? Because I'm sure you get approached every single day. Hey, we would love to do, like a feature on you in this magazine, or we want to partner with you on this product. What makes you say yes to any project?
I've always said this from the beginning. Like, I remember even just when I retired from WWE, I got, the number one thing was like energy drinks, monster drinks. You're a wrestler. You'd probably be perfect for this. But I'm like, I don't drink that though.
Yeah.
So it has to be something very true to me, authentic to me. And now with the world of social media where there's all these collabs and social, all these, like you see that, right? The paid promotions and things like that. I really do partner up with people that I will always use the product. If I use it in my normal life, it's something that I can talk to and really, truly and authentically speak about it, then I will do that. Otherwise, I'm like, no thanks.
Do you have the costumes at home, like your wrestling gear at home? And
no,
does it ever,
Roz, I have them right here.
No, but you know what I mean? It's like, do you have old stuff in like a costume?
A tickle trunk?
A tickle trunk for the kids?
Okay.
Like,
well,
you know what I mean? I don't need necessarily for the kids, but like there's stuff. Like there's
so much stuff. There's so much stuff. I have tons of, what are the Rubbermaid bins? Like we have a storage unit with just my stuff. Like, it's insane. I have stuff from photo shoots. I have stuff from like fitness. I have stuff from my costumes. I have just boots in one. I have just hats in one. It's crazy.
The furry hats?
The what?
The furry hats?
And all of them. The fur ones, the snake skin, you name it.
Wow.
It's insane. I was thinking like my 25th anniversary. Can you believe 25 years ago I debuted in WWE?
I know, that's nuts.
Oh my God, it's coming up in March.
I'm wearing my in celebration.
I love this.
In recognition, my Monday Night Raw t-shirt.
And I acknowledged it right away. I appreciate that. Your shirt's vintage. I'm vintage. It's great.
So what's happening for that celebration then?
So many things are being planned.
Can you tell us? Are you going to be on Monday Night Raw? You are, right?
Well, I don't know. Many things have been they're on the whiteboard mostly at this point.
Trish Stratus is here on the Roz and Mocha Show. For the 4th time, she's on the cover of Inside Fitness magazine, available this week. Now, I got to talk to you about Elimination Chamber, which is in March at Rogers Centre, Toronto.
Oh my God, last time I was at the Sky Dome, 68,000 people.
Were you there for, it was Mania 18?
18.
Oh, wow.
When I did not win the title.
Oh.
But that's okay.
Why can't I bring up old stuff?
That's okay.
Oh, shoot.
It's okay. It was still, I was there for the experience.
Bro, and I was just about to ask Trish for a huge favor.
Oh, yeah.
I think I just fumbled the ball, guys. I just fumbled.
Yeah, definitely.
Because, I'm a huge fan of wrestling, all things wrestling, of the
I've heard
WWE.
I've heard this.
And one of my dreams, Trish Stratus, is to be in a WWE ring, microphone in hand, making an announcement to the thousands upon thousands in the stadium.
Millions. And
what do I need to do?
Oh,
we were having a great text conversation not that long ago, and then I brought this very thing up, and then
the bubbles,
ghosted,
little
bro.
bubbles.
Yeah.
You're like, he was working in, and then
But
I thought that I'm going to talk to some people.
Can you FaceTime Triple H right now?
Yes, let me do it right now.
Oh my God, are you serious?
No.
No.
Got it!
It's all in the face, all in the delivery, right? So convincing.
Turn the right way.
Oh, Mocha.
I was just about to go stand next to Trish Stratus.
You weren't going to, just only if Triple H was here.
He was just about to leave all of us.
He was like, bye, packing bags.
See ya.
See ya, cruise.
Okay, Trish's 4th appearance on Inside Fitness magazine.
It's a great cover.
How do you know?
Cover
Did you
hits
see it?
Right now.
newsstands this week. Look at that.
Hard
Looking
copy.
amazing.
Yeah. A rare thing.
TrishStratus.com to get copies. Also, you're signing copies as well for fans.
TrishStratus.com for signed copies, newsstand. It'll be available as of you go out tomorrow.
Amazing.
There you go.
Trish Stratus, always a pleasure having you join us on the Roz and
Thanks,
Mocha
you
Show.
guys.
Sorry. Trish Stratus!
Well done. Well done.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
One of the long-standing jokes when it comes to McDonald's is that their ice cream machine is always broken. You could never get a McFlurry. You could never get a cone.
I didn't know that was a thing until
Yeah.
I started reading. I've never had one.
Really?
No.
Like every time you go, no matter what, McDonald's
Is that the
machine's
deal?
always
It's
broken.
always broke?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So listen to this.
How do they survive like that?
It's everything else, I guess. So McDonald's has worked with the same company to create its ice cream machines since 1956, called the Taylor Company.
Yeah.
Okay? But for the duration of this partnership, it was literally illegal for anyone other than a Taylor Company representative to fix McDonald's ice cream machines.
Oh.
When machines broke, McDonald's store owners and employees were literally not allowed by law to fix the machines themselves. Which is why the long-standing joke of the machines are always broken no matter what when you go in.
You got to get that one guy.
You got to get that one person. So then I guess recently the U.S. Copyright Office issued a new exemption. And within that exemption is that McDonald's are now allowed to call like third-party companies, anyone other than the Taylor Company to fix the machines.
Yeah.
As other companies, since this joke has been going on, have said, hey, we have the material, we have the skills, we could even set stores up in a way that they could fix the machines themselves in-house if they needed to. But because of this law that made it impossible, illegal for anyone other than this Taylor Company to come in and fix. So they just changed it. So now McDonald's is good.
They're still going to be broken.
They're still going to be broken, but not for as long.
Right. Perpetually broken.
They have been, because now other companies can come in and fix problems.
That is a decent explanation as to why they're always broken, though. Because if you can only wait on the one guy who's certified by that one company to come in, that's like my washing machine. I don't even know what kind of washing machine it is, but if it was any other washing machine except for the one that I have, anybody can fix it. But the one that I have, the company doesn't sell their parts to third party
Is it LG or Samsung?
It might be LG. It might be. I'm not 100% sure, but it might be. So I had to specifically call that company. And of course, it takes weeks to get the guy there, right?
Yeah.
But like I called all these guys to come and fix it. And they were like, bro, if you had any other, I could be there tomorrow with the parts. They're like, but for that one, I can't.
Yeah.
Because I can't get those parts. You got to call those guys.
In our old house, we had an LG fridge.
Yeah.
And something happened to it. Like
Yeah.
right before we moved from that house.
Right.
And I had to get the fridge fixed.
Yeah.
And the guy came by. I just called like a regular, person to come and fix it.
Yeah.
He was like, oh no, this is LG. I gotta
Can't
call.
do it.
And he was like, I can call my person at LG, but it's gonna take like X amount. I'm like, no, I am moving. I have to have a working fridge in this house before I bounce.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. They need that.
wait.
They need
So you
the
know what?
McDonald's law.
Yeah.
Right?
So I had to buy a new fridge.
Did you?
Yeah. Because I couldn't wait.
You bought a new fridge to just leave there?
It's cheaper. But I had to buy an X fridge.
Whoa, really?
Yeah. I couldn't wait. We couldn't wait for the amount of time it was going to take for this one specific
So
part
you
to
were
fix the
moving
fridge.
out of your house and the fridge that you were leaving there for the new people didn't work?
Yeah.
And the guy couldn't fix it, so you bought a new fridge?
Yeah. It was cheaper though. It was
Like, it was like cheap ass, yeah.
like it was worth it.
Like,
It's funny because I found out after this that they're huge fans.
yeah, oh no, no,
I
yeah.
hope you're doing the house.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
So it was U.S. Thanksgiving, and people were posting all sorts of videos on social of like dinners that they've had, right? The big extravagant dinners, big extravagant meals, house full of people, potluck style as well, what everyone else brought, right? And you got your staples, right? You got your turkey, you got your stuffing, you got cranberry sauce, you got your mac and cheese, you got everything, right?
It's what I did on Friday. Every U.S. Thanksgiving, I do it. We always do.
What'd you make?
A turkey, stuffing, gravy, mash, veg, the whole deal.
So I came across this one video on IG, this woman explaining they had like 50 people come to the house, right? And it was potluck style. Everyone had to bring something.
Yeah.
But they call it Talladega Nights Thanksgiving.
Amazing.
Listen to this.
Every year, the night before Thanksgiving, my family has a tradition of doing something we call Talladega Nights Thanksgiving. This means that everyone goes from a takeout restaurant, fast food restaurant, whatever, and brings a dish, and we all eat it together. And we do this every year. We've been doing it for probably the past 5 or more years. And this year we have over 50 people. So I'm going to take you along and show you all the food that everyone brings. So what we do is we have an online sign-up sheet, and everyone signs up to bring something from a specific place, whether that's Taco Bell, Chick-fil-A, an Italian restaurant, anything, and they bring food specifically from that restaurant. This year we had pizza, Chinese, Chick-fil-A, barbecue, sushi, Bojangles, donuts, Indian food, McDonald's cheeseburgers, Italian subs, ice cream, appetizers from Buffalo Wild Wings. I'm sure I'm missing something, but that is essentially everything that we had this year. Our family actually looks forward to this more than actual Thanksgiving because it's just so much fun and something different, and it actually involves no cooking, which is amazing. So next year around the holidays, when your family's all together, or if you even want to do a Friendsgiving like this, I highly recommend because everyone gets so excited and gets to bring a little something that they like from their favorite place.
I saw that video. There was a box that had I swear, it must have been 50 tacos from Taco Bell.
I know.
It was a box.
And this table that they had was set up on the kitchen island, right?
Massive,
and it
yeah.
was all fast food. It looked like when she was saying things like Chick-fil-A and cheeseburgers, all the containers are wide open. First of all, I don't know how you keep all that food warm.
Yeah, I don't know.
For the amount of people that are invited.
Yeah.
But there was you can get a slice of pizza, you can get some sushi, you can grab a Chick-fil-A burger.
It looked
you
like
get a donut for dessert.
It looked like a fantasy buffet.
Yeah, it was the best.
Right? It's the answer to every time you've been ugh, what I want to eat. It was just everything. It was everything.
I'd so be on board for something like that.
Oh,
right?
yes.
Who else? Is anybody here in this room?
I mean, I can't eat a lot of that stuff.
I know, but still. But for
I
one
would do
night.
it. I would do
you
it
could
for a
snack,
night.
right?
Yes.
Just snack. A little bit of a meatball sub.
Yeah.
Sandwich, Italian sandwich, right?
Dude, a piece of sushi followed up by a fries supreme. You know?
Yeah.
Right?
Sounds
But
amazing.
You got to think about the next day, right?
No, you don't.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Welcome to the Roz and Mocha Show, Stacey.
Hi.
Hey, Stacey, when and where does your hell of a story take place?
2020 in Texas.
2020 in Texas. What part of Texas?
Dallas.
Okay.
Is that where you are right now?
Yes.
Okay, dope. So what happened?
Okay, so in 2020, I met the man of my dreams. Like, he was absolutely amazing. You know, and our zodiac signs matched, so I knew it was true love. We went on a few, right? We went on a few dates. Everything was absolutely amazing.
So question for you. When you say the man of your dreams, at that point, what were you looking for? Like, what made up the man of your dreams?
Someone with a lot of money. It was 2020 times were weird.
Yeah.
Right.
Gotcha. Here we go. Go ahead.
I love it.
Right. So we met and then I got ghosted. It was a little over a week after we had went on a few dates. I was like, okay, maybe he's not the man of my dreams.
Okay.
And then he hits me back up like a week and a half later. And he's like, oh, no, I'm so sorry. Life got so busy. I really want to take you out. And I'm like, you know what? This is what fairy tales are made of. So, okay, cool.
Sure.
I'll get dressed and I'll go out. He told me to come by his house and we'll go out together. So I was like, okay, cool. Get dressed up, beautiful white dress, go to his home. When I get there, like, he's all bandaged up. Like, his nose is bandaged. Like, he has bandages under his eyes. And I'm like,
okay.
This doesn't look like, this doesn't look like going out attire. So he's like, he was like, yeah, I had surgery on my sinuses. He was like, would you mind opening the door for my friend? I'm like, okay, you're inviting people over.
Okay.
Kid you not.
Okay.
And I'm like, okay. So his friend comes in and he's extremely nice. Like, he was surprised to see me. He's like, okay. So we're all talking, kind of awkward because it's like, none of us knew. No one had a full idea of what was going on.
But Stacey,
So
you were
he's
not
like-
supposed to. Were you not supposed to go out like on a date with this guy?
Right.
Oh,
yes,
okay.
I am
Okay.
literally dressed up. Right.
Okay.
So he's like, would you mind making us a burger? And I'm like,
what?
Yeah, he's like, I got some ground beef in the refrigerator. Would you mind making us a burger? And I'm like, I don't know how to do that.
Wait. When he said us, did he mean you and him or you, him and his friend?
Or just him and his friend?
Him and his friend.
Just him and his friend? Oh my God, Stacey, that's a red flag right there. Please tell me you got out of there right away.
Absolutely not. So I'm like, I don't know how to do that. You know?
Yo, man,
And
your
he's
dreams.
like, well, I need protein. I'm like, okay. He was like, can you boil me an egg? I'm like, you know. Okay. Like, sure, I can try.
Okay.
So I'm like on Google, like, okay, how long do you boil an egg? Like, what's the process here?
Yeah.
So I go to the stove and it's like super complicated. I'm like, oh my God, I'm never going to figure this out. And he's like, do you need help? I'm like, no, I got it. So I boil the egg. He gets the eggs. He's like, you're letting them boil for like way too long. Like, he was extremely pissed about that. I'm like, okay, whatever. So he's eating the eggs and his friend's like, well, I'm going to leave. I'm like, okay, I'll come with you. And he's like, no, Stacey, I really want you to stay. I want to discuss some things with you. I'm like, okay, whatever. Kid you not, when his friend leaves, he's like, how could you disrespect me like that in front of my friend?
What?
I'm like, oh my God, what do you mean? He was like, you don't know how to boil an egg? You can't cook a burger? And, you know, it was at that moment. I was like, you know what? I probably need to go on a weight loss journey. You need to back away from the table if you're being invited over to cook. So I'm like, no, I don't know how to do this. Then his face starts like bleeding through the bandages. And I'm like,
He's getting so angry?
Yeah, he's like, you've never dated an alpha male. I can tell. He was like, you're
my God. Yo, Stacey.
Right? I'm like, the Lord is about to call him home. Like, he's bleeding. Like, what am I going to do?
Yo,
So
and you got to be careful. You got that white dress on.
Right. So, and then he faints. And I'm like, oh, I can't do anything. Right, because I'm in white. So I'm like,
Yo, my man faints?
Right, he faints, and I'm like, oh, like, what? I don't know. I have a delayed reaction, so I'm like, what do I do here? Like, I have on white, so I really can't get this dress dirty because I might need to wear this with someone else. So I'm like, hello. So he comes to, and he's like, I need you to just go get me some food. He was like, you've been enough of a headache. Go get me some food. I'm like, okay, cool.
Wait a second. You said, okay, cool. What did he want you to go and get?
Chipotle.
Yo, don't skimp on the guac.
Okay.
Wait. And I kid you, like, I swear, I'm like, well, do you want me to just like Uber eat it? Because I can, like, I'm really good at that. I can do that. He's like, no, I want you to go get it. I'm like, okay, whatever. So he gives me his debit card and I'm like, okay. So I get outside and like hits me. It's like, oh no, you probably shouldn't be doing this. Like, you don't like him. So I put the debit card on the mailbox and I leave.
Good for you.
Good for you.
Right?
So did you see him again? Like, what happened?
So he texted me. He was like, I was out of it from the surgery. And, we started talking kind of again, but not like heavy.
Yeah.
But then I found out like I was one of 4 women. I'm like, oh my goodness.
Oh my God, Stacey.
Right? I'm like, oh my gosh.
Girl,
and yeah, you chose me to cook. Like, okay.
So you were the latest in his like line of women, right?
Right. I was the newest recruit.
Stacey, I'm going to ask you a question. Please don't tell me that this hell of a story ends with you saying, and then we got married.
Absolutely not. No.
Well, obviously, Stacey, it's because you don't know how to date an alpha male.
Exactly.
Or boil an egg.
I don't know how.
Wow. You are one. What's your life like? Before we let you go, what's your life like right now? How's the love life?
I'm dating.
Okay, good.
I mean, it has highs and lows.
Uh-huh.
So.
All right, you putting that white dress to good use?
Am I? Like, it's my, I'm about to seal the deal. I haven't sealed the deal yet, but I feel it's going to be.
I love it. You are wonderful, Stacey. That was a great hell of a story. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to join us today.
Oh, you're welcome.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
I want to play something for you real quick. So, Dre and Snoop, they have a new album. I don't know if you know this, but they have a new album coming out December 13th called Missionary.
Okay, I didn't know that.
And they're now going into heavy promo for it, right? So they also have a short film that they're releasing along with the album. And yesterday, they released like a teaser of, I guess it's a scene from the short film, but it's also one of the songs on the album, right? By the way, on the album, this new Dre and Snoop album that's coming out next week, Eminem's on there, 50 Cent's on there, Jelly Roll is on there.
Wow.
Tom Petty is on there.
Really?
Yeah.
But he's dead.
Sample.
Oh, okay.
But I was stunned. I'll tell you why I was stunned when I watched this video yesterday and heard the song. Because it's Dre and Snoop rapping.
Gotcha.
Okay? Listen to this. Tell me what you think.
Bottles and believe we back in business. The I be smoking is highly recommended. This for all of my pushing the limit. Mile high got me over here been in the flight attendant.
Yeah, I've been around the world and and seen a thing that I can't buy. See, reaching these type of heights that come with a third eye. I'm better at betting on me, the numbers don't lie.
On sight, I give you the green light. Some it's all bark, we all bite.
You gambling with your life? Well, let's roll the dice.
Be some more problems if this dog in a fight.
That's right.
Smoking a legendary. That's how open the mouth. Sounding like missionary. Mind pull up with a few. We can't arrange that. Pennies dropping out of the blue. You know I bang that. All I wanna do is just take your money.
Okay. There's a lot going on there.
A ton.
There's a lot going on there.
A ton.
It's chaotic. However, I miss hip hop with a beat. So I'm thankful to have this. I miss that old school sample, some old song, use the beat.
Sure.
I love all that stuff, but there's a lot going on there.
I am very appreciative of the fact that Snoop and Dre are sounding like this on this record.
Yes.
Like they didn't veer away from their style whatsoever.
No.
And like you said, it's like, it's different from everything else that's out there.
Yeah.
And it's nice and refreshing. What do you think? I saw Shem bopping his head just now.
Yeah, I agree with Roz. It definitely is a lot, but it's going to... I love that they are not trying to sound like today's sort of rappers.
Yeah.
And they're staying true to sort of who they are. Listen, a good beat is important. And they nailed it, honestly. I'm really excited to hear what the rest of the project sounds like.
New album from Dre and Snoop called Missionary, December 13th.
Thanks for listening to the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Catch the guys live
Weekday mornings from 6 to 10
on Kiss 92.5.
KISS925.com.
Or download the Kiss 92.5 app.